This is Alto Plano, Bolivia. A once fertile area providing for hundreds of families. Now, due to climate change, it's nothing but an arid, desert-like expanse of dust and infertile land.
Porque muchas veces visita para Ancherego, llega escasez de plátanos en Anche. Así yo me quedo aquí, ya tengo 50 y tantos, sí, ya estoy un poco viejito, ya no sé dónde puede ir. Cheta pagó a su gusto en busca de vivir, será, en busca de causar más que aquí unas bahías ancheta yo sin.
The entire area has become a ghost town. The remaining population seems to consist of the elderly, with roots too firmly planted to move on, and no future generations to follow. The whole place feels as if it's just waiting to die. The only option for those looking to the future is to leave in search of more fertile lands.
Ya yo vengo del interior, he llegado aquí en 1991. Motivos ha sido por aquí en el interior. No genera plata.
Elias is among a large number of settler farmers who have been forced to move their homes in search of a better life. But when large numbers of people migrate to another area, what effect does that have? The logging companies play their part in deforestation, and so do cattle ranchers, clearing swathes of primary rainforest to create pasture for grazing. However, the biggest contributor to deforestation in Bolivia is agriculture, both on a mechanized industrial scale and also by small-scale subsistence farmers.
El año pasado, en abril, hemos tenido convenio con el Ltda nacional para tener área para producción, que son 20 hectáreas, y el saldo queda para manejo forestal. De los 35, 22 nos dio permiso. Con las 3 hectáreas estamos empezando. Okay. Es el primer paso. Yeah. Quiere decir que tengo 17 hectáreas.
We've understood the importance of the rainforests for decades, but it hasn't stopped us continuing to destroy them. Even today, the rainforests are still receding. Due to climate change and increasing populations, subsistence farmers are responsible for more and more deforestation, literally eating away at the rainforest from the outside in. The Bolivian government's forestry department is led by Telmo Munoz. He recognizes the need for change in populated rainforest areas, which are under threat from farming communities.
Estamos gestando en esta dirección el nuevo modelo de desarrollo considerando el uso de los bosques y la tierra en comunidades. El nuevo actor en Bolivia con bosques son las comunidades, es decir, más del 85% de los bosques productivos de Bolivia está en manos de comunidades. Por esa razón el nuevo modelo.
Change takes time in a country like Bolivia, regardless of how good the intentions are. New communities of settler farmers are emerging all along the fringes of the rainforest. Many families arrive with almost nothing, and in order to survive, they have no choice but to clear primary rainforest to begin growing food in the only way they know how. Sadly, this has disastrous repercussions. Dionisio is the president of over 50 communities in the Concepcion area, and he knows about these problems all too well.
En este año ya más bien se está actualizando, ¿no? Más antes había bastantes problemas. Primero, los daños más grandes que pueden haber acá es el tema de las quemazones, ¿no? Se quema el monte y se pierden muchas maderas, ¿no? Entonces ese es un problema, ¿no? Para nosotros. Y bueno, lo importante ya ahora es que se está socializando en poder aprovechar la madera de manera legal, ¿no?
The nutrients released into the earth from burned vegetation allow a crop such as rice to grow for only 1 or 2 years. The land must then be left fallow, ideally for 10 years or more, to allow the regrowth of secondary forest. Only then may the slash and burn cycle begin once more. In the meantime, the farmers move on to decimate even more rainforest in order to grow their crops to feed their families. Not all farmers are ignorant to the plight of these ancient ecosystems. Some have primary rainforest covering large portions of their land. But they understand the importance of conservation. Farmers like Ruben.
Yo le aconsejaría a todas las personas que de este mundo, a cada persona que me escuche, cuidemos en el medio ambiente en que vivimos, donde sea que nos encontremos, cuidemos, plantemos plantas. Si en algunos sitios del planeta, del mundo, han podido por problemas de degradación de la tierra que ha habido, pero si se puede, digamos, recuperar a través de las plantaciones que nosotros podemos realizarlo.
Ruben works closely with the project called Arbolivia, which holds true to his values. The project also believes that in order to combat the problems of deforestation and in turn conserve the natural environment, it must target poverty. They believe that education and training is the solution.
A veces hasta me sirve hasta para mi cítrico. Ahí todos nos capacitan así cómo descafear y cómo porar también, ¿no? Ese tío aplico en mí.
Arbolivia isn't a charity. It's a social business that forms equal partnerships with farmers. The project is part funded through financial institutions and also through independent foreign investment, which makes it both scalable and sustainable. The beauty of this business model is that ultimately there will be a financial return for everyone, and most importantly, the farmers themselves, tripling their income and creating new opportunities for the future, all generated by the sale of timber from hardwood trees planted and nurtured to maturity on the farmer's land. The gap between planting and reaping the reward for the sale of the timber can be anywhere from 15 to 35 years, but the farmers must survive until this life-changing transaction takes place.
Bien contento y con ese, por eso ya he dicho ese dato. Yo no he estudiado, pero mis hijas, los 4 quiero que sean profesionales. Okay. Y todo está como para eso. Okay. Y todo el trabajo es para eso.
Trees grow at an incredible rate in the Bolivian Amazon, but not every tree is suited to the soil in which it's planted. Okay. The first step to creating a successful plantation is to ensure that the tree and the soil are matched perfectly. Ultimately, the land will decide. At present, there are almost 1,000 farmers working in partnership with the Arbolivia project, spread over 3 large areas of the country. This makes it challenging for Arbolivia's field technicians to reach the farmers to ensure they are given the ongoing training and support that's essential to the success of the project. Creating a tree plantation is one thing, but enabling it to create short-term income is another. Field technicians are able to give sound advice on how to do this. For example, coffee grows well in the shade of trees, and one of the project's partner farmers, Marina, had the perfect plantation in which to do this. It even led to her securing a short-term loan in order to expand and improve her farm.
Crédito que he sacado es 2 años ya y con ese crédito lo que saqué amplié café, crédito que he sacado 7,000 bolivianos. Si voy a sacar otro crédito más, pero en primer lugar voy a comprar máquina para café. Sí, ese mesito, ¿no? Ahorita, por ahora ese mesito es. Dice, el tarara no hizo plantar, cuando más atrás no va a haber, ya dicen mal ambiente, los árboles hay que plantar. Por eso animamos a plantar los tararas, ¿no? Más atrás ya no va a haber para vender, ya no va a haber en montes para sacar y así plantada de seguro va a ser.
It isn't a lack of intelligence or caring that causes farmers to destroy the rainforest, but a lack of knowledge in advanced farming techniques. Again, this is where the project comes in, providing in-depth training in all areas of land management. This support goes way beyond the tree plantation. It extends to the entire farm. Arbolivia subsidizes maintenance costs with cash payments, which is a real incentive for farmers to partner with the project.
Es para el mantenimiento, cada 4 meses siempre rozo, es algo para mi comida, algo para, hay veces cuando no hay platita, cae. Cuando rozo, entonces viene el de distribución, tome, cada vez estaría pagando tantos, ¿no ve? Cae, me sirve.
The farmer's well-being is key to the project's success. Remember the logging companies? They control the market and can take advantage of small-scale farmers. Not only that, they don't deal with smaller trees, which are often left to rot. Arbolivia is not only able to act as a go-between, getting better prices for the timber, but they also have their own mobile logging sites which can process all manner of timber sizes. The project is making every effort to reforest and replant sustainable sources of timber with the goal of preventing further deforestation of primary rainforest. Over the past 2 decades, deforestation in the rainforest has been slowing. This is due to the efforts of those who strive to protect them, a global awareness of the value of these ancient ecosystems, what they do for the planet's atmosphere, and the natural resources which lie within. Norman comes from a place deep in the rainforest, accessible only by river. His people used to be hunters and fishermen. Then they took work with logging companies. In 1996, his community turned away from logging and embraced ecotourism as a source of sustainable income. He believes the Arbolivia project is making a difference.
If maybe we can have maybe 1,000 people in the world who are working with that project in different places, probably even our planet will have more chance for to live longer than maybe we are destroying so much forest. Probably we think it's the best way to help to the farmer or to people who are destroying so much area. With this project, the people, they can reforestate the area, and maybe in 20 or 35 years they have chance for to, use the natural resources, which is the best way, my friend. We need to give more effort to protect our natural resources because it's the base of the life. Yeah.
Even though the deforestation of the Amazon rainforest isn't making headline news like it used to, it's still very much a problem. The rainforest cleans our air, stores over half the world's rainwater, provides medicine from plants, and calls itself home to half of the 10 million animal, plant, and insect species known to mankind. Our planet has limited resources, and the human race is consuming them at a rate faster than they can replenish. We need to find a balance, remembering that we are not separate from the natural world, but a part of it. It isn't easy, but one thing is certain: each and every one of us can make a difference.